11 scary videos that will keep you inside tonight. Ain't no cap, one little thing will trigger me and I will get scared. Cause we know my house haunted. What you looking for? I was looking for like how like all the like killers in like the movies have them on the tier list. I was looking for one of them, but I couldn't find it. Like and like have it like which one you'll survive? Cause like you know how people be saying something. Oh, if you see Jeepers Creepers, do you think you'll survive? I'm looking for something like that.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first video we'll be looking at was posted to TikTok by a user known as Globalist Slayer USA on February 1st, 2026, and shows a strange moment captured on a home security camera late at night. The footage shows a quiet backyard covered in snow.
Khalid.
Right from the start, you can already see a series of footprints scattered across the ground, but then something even stranger happens.
Appreciate you for the sub 5-month stream for the 12 months.
As the video continues, a new set of footprints begins to appear, forming one after another, as if something invisible is actively walking through the yard. What makes it even more unusual is the spacing. These new prints have a much
footsteps from a
gait,
slinky person,
suggesting something significantly
they gotta be like
larger than a normal
around
person.
6, 8
it's
and
a
above.
subtle detail, but once you notice it, it completely changes how the clip feels. The uploader even used the hashtag Bigfoot, suggesting they believe these tracks belong to something far from ordinary. For those who believe, this could point to something unseen physically moving through the environment, leaving behind tracks without ever being visible. Another possibility is that whatever is making the footprints simply isn't being picked up properly by the camera, blending into the background due to lighting or recording limitations.
That's not a lighting situation.
It could also be the result of editing, with the footprints added in afterward to create the illusion.
Or probably
it's the progression that stands out the most, not just the footprints themselves, but the fact that new ones appear, as if something is actively moving through the yard in real time.
Oh, G4 with the 10. G4 with the 10. Holy, what that is. That's I owe 10 push-ups. I owe 10 push-ups. I owe 10. I owe 20. Don't let me forget I owe 20.
Imagine coming home after a long day,
don't let me forget I owe 20.
Driveway and noticing something across the street that immediately makes you stop and stare. That's exactly what happened to this woman, as shown in a TikTok video posted by user Little Miss Bella 3. The clip begins with her pulling into a driveway and stepping out of her car. As she locks the door, something catches her attention across the street, and she just stands there watching.
That motherfucker, it was just running on all fours. Now it just got up and stood up. Gonna say something, hello? Come on, gang. No, bro. It's too late at night to be crawling on the ground and that's your neighbor, bro. No.
Watching.
W5. Because it instantly just stood up with a big light on his face. That's not a dog. I bet they say it's a skinwalker. What is that?
On the other side of the road, a person wearing what appears to be a headlamp can be seen moving around on all fours. Their movements are erratic and unnatural, almost animal-like, as they crawl and shift positions in a way that's difficult to make sense of.
Or I got Demogorgon. Demogorgon. How would we say that shit? No, it's a What was I gonna say? I forgot already.
They continue behaving strangely for several moments, never acknowledging the person filming. At first glance, the way this figure moves feels deeply unsettling, like something pretending to be a human, but not quite getting it right.
Nah, I don't like that.
It could also just be a person acting oddly.
That's what I meant. One of them people that like say that believe that they are a wild animal. What they call? That people that believe they animals. You ever seen like a videos when people be like they doing a dog show, but the dog be the person? It's one of them.
Possibly under the influence, or simply behaving in a way that doesn't make much sense from the outside. But it's the unpredictability that makes...
That's not a furry. A furry dressed in with the other shit. Them the people that be wearing the chokers with the leash and the little dog ears or whatnot, and like the little nose. The furries wear a full suit.
This clip stick. There's no context or no explanation. Just someone moving in a way you don't expect to see.
Jay Will, what's the word? Kinky. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's one of them.
A large number of children grow up with imaginary friends. It's a normal part of childhood, and most parents don't think much of it. But sometimes, things don't stay so innocent. This TikTok video was posted on January 27th, 2026 by a man named Nicholas Farian.
That's what it's called.
In it, he approaches...
And it like the leather mask with only the ass and mouth showing, right? If that's what it's called,
who appears to be talking to someone who isn't there. At first, it seems like a harmless moment. Then this happens.
Decile que traiga el coche, decile.
Whoa, hold on, slow your roll. Wait. 40? Nah. 40 is crazy. Shout out that nigga Baba for the 40 gifty. Nah, you got too much bread for me, eh? You got too much bread for me.
Le dice que traiga el coche.
Nah, that it ain't moving. It ain't moving. The only move is to sprint. Heavy sprints. That's the only move for this situation right here. Cause it's running to the wall. That mean it got two left feet and it can't walk straight.
The girl begins calling out to her imaginary friend,
I don't believe it's a win.
Asking it to push the stroller sitting nearby on the sidewalk.
If it was the wind, the tree would be blowing.
And
the tree is not blowing.
The stroller
you don't see no
moving.
leaves blowing.
There's no one visible touching it. It simply begins rolling forward on its own, as if something responded to her request. Moments like this are often interpreted as a child interacting with something unseen. The idea that imaginary friends might not always
I don't know what to do for that for a footage drop, but I appreciate it oh so dearly.
The stroller may have been on a slight incline, causing it to roll naturally, or it could have been nudged just out of frame. It's also possible the scene was staged to line up with what the girl
she ain't
was
got that
saying.
nigga. No.
What makes the clip stand out is the timing. She asks, and almost immediately, something happens.
$60 push-ups. I could do that, but I can't do them straight, my nigga. I can't do 60 straight.
Cat Snap posted a video explaining a strange and unsettling situation happening near her home. She says she lives by a river in an area with no lights at night, making it especially dark and quiet once the sun
you literally just told a nigga to shake his dick on camera. Come on, gang. No.
Goes down.
No.
But according to her, that silence has been broken more than once. She then asks viewers to listen closely.
So just listen for a moment, okay? And tell me that you would not be freaked out by this.
Somebody singing. I feel like when you in the woods by yourself and you hear somebody singing and it's a perfect voice, you're already dead. It's no more hope. And you following it, you should never follow a voice in the dark.
From somewhere across the river, a series of loud, eerie singing and chanting sounds can be heard echoing through the darkness. The voices don't sound close, but they're clear enough to feel uncomfortably present. It's the kind of noise that doesn't immediately make sense, rhythmic, almost coordinated, and completely out of place in such an isolated area. What makes this even stranger is that this wasn't a one-time occurrence. In the description, she explains that this is the third time in 2 years that she's heard these sounds near her property. In a follow-up video, she responds to someone suggesting it might just be people nearby. She acknowledges that others do live along the river in California, but insists that whoever is making the noise is doing so late at night, and for reasons she can't explain. The whole situation gives the impression of something happening just out of sight, close enough to hear, but far enough to remain hidden.
You can't see.
Of course, there could be a more
and you follow the voice, that means you're caught.
The voices may simply be coming from people gathered somewhere along the riverbank, with sound carrying unusually well over the water at night. But even with that in mind, hearing distant chanting echo through a dark, unlit area like that is the kind of thing that's hard to ignore once you've experienced it. A woman named Sarah Serendipity posted a video to her TikTok account on March 12, 2026, describing a moment that left her deeply unsettled. According to Sarah, she had a strong feeling that she was being watched one night. Unable to shake the feeling, she decided to pull out her phone and start recording, just in case. It didn't take long for that feeling to be validated.
What the f*** is that? What the f*** is that?
It was like a skeleton.
What the f***?
She beefing with a reaper.
What the f*** is that? It looks like a hand.
And the mouth right there, a skinny hand and another skinny hand right there. It's like they were so close to the window they didn't care. They was like, yeah. You could see the lips and everything.
Freaking face. Like 2 hands and a face.
Or it was a drunk person that thought they was at the right house and it just slid off. Cause look at the figure slid off and probably pushed away from right here and walked off.
What is this?
As you can see,
but like imagine living alone and just start going through stuff like this.
Become visible on the window.
GG's.
The marks look pressed
I'm
into
already
the glass
getting ready to
as
move.
if something was right there, watching from the other side. The detail is what makes it so
like
disturbing.
You got the lips.
It doesn't just
he probably got a lip ring right here and that's the nose.
Look random. It resembles something with form, something close. It's easy to interpret this as an unseen presence revealing itself in a physical way, leaving behind traces of where it had been standing. At the same time, there could be a more ordinary explanation. Residue, condensation, or oils on the glass can sometimes reveal prints that were invisible before, especially with changes in temperature or lighting.
Not trying to hear that.
Even so, the timing is what makes this moment stand out. Feeling like you're being watched and then seeing something appear that seems to confirm it is the kind of experience that lingers long after the moment passes. In March of 2013, a YouTuber known as Dan82ify uploaded a video describing a disturbing experience that had just happened moments earlier. According to Dan, he had just woken up and gone downstairs, only to find that all of his kitchen cabinets were wide open.
He messed with somebody on the same level as Annabelle.
He insists they were closed when he went to bed the night before, which immediately left him feeling uneasy. Concerned, he grabs his camera and begins recording. We then follow him into the kitchen as he starts closing each cabinet one by one, trying to make sense of what's going on, Everything seems calm for a moment, until this happens.
I'm really, really scared right now. Just want to shut all these. I figured I'd get it on camera so if something happens, at least it's documented.
Right. Now, once you see something in the back corner that you didn't want to see,
I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while. Oh shit!
And everything just back open. Oh no, we got a boss level threat, my nigga. This is worse than a matriarch. This is Annabelle times 3. Like, you no longer have control of that house.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, where did you go? Turn around, you sprinted up. I don't think you supposed to sprint up, I think you're supposed to sprint towards the front door to leave. You sprinted up.
Oh,
it looked like you made it to a closet.
I gotta upload this. Before anything happens. Nobody gets to see this. Ow. I think I broke my ankle.
Out of nowhere, a glass suddenly falls and shatters on the floor, causing Dan to jump in shock. And just seconds later,
he fell down the stairs,
breaking apart just the same. The reaction is immediate. Panicked, Dan turns and runs, desperate to get away from whatever might be causing it. In his rush, he ends up falling down the stairs, later claiming it twisted his ankle trying to escape. The sequence of events feels sudden and chaotic, like something escalated without warning. To some, this looks like classic poltergeist activity, with objects being moved or thrown by an unseen force. It's also possible the entire scenario was staged for
you know how bad you had to piss this ghost off for them to not care no more and just start throwing shit off the table? This is like Annabelle, like, once you figured out what she was really doing and she just stopped caring about keeping everything a secret because you already know it's her. This is the rate we going.
What makes this clip linger is how quickly things spiral. It starts with something small and unsettling, and within seconds, it turns into something much harder to ignore. Over on the interdimensional NHI subreddit, a user known as FVMK3 shared a video filmed in Cambridge, UK,
Blood on my face,
back in
what's the word,
2014. In the clip, someone is simply recording the night sky above the city. Nothing unusual at first, but after a few seconds, something appears that quickly changes the tone of the footage.
Oh yeah. A rocketeer, a vaporizer with a firefly. You're done. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Look at it.
You better be lucky you ain't get spotted. Cause you know how that rocketeer be. And a rocketeer and a vaporizer, they be on ass. They don't care.
Three bright orbs can be seen moving together in a tight formation. They glide smoothly across the sky before suddenly accelerating at a speed that's difficult to track, and then, just like that, they vanish. The coordination between the three objects is what stands out. They don't drift randomly, they move together almost as if they are connected or following the same path with precision. Moments like this often get linked to reports of orb-shaped UAP, especially when multiple objects are seen moving in formation. At the same time, it's hard to say exactly what's being captured here. Without more context, it could be something more conventional that simply appears unusual from a distance. Interestingly, the footage was even featured in a Netflix documentary involving George Knapp called Investigation Alien, which is only added to the discussion around it. Clips like this tend to stick with people.
Bro, it's a show. What was it? I think it's on is it on Netflix or HBO? No, It's on Netflix. It's called Skinwalkers. Investigating Skinwalkers. I feel like them niggas just straight cat. I'm not gonna lie, cause they always like they would never let y'all put this footage out. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all really experienced and seeing something, y'all would have actually showed it. There is no proof y'all showed nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stop holding all the information and just put it out.
People, not just because of what's seen, but because of how clean and coordinated it all looks before it's suddenly gone. Millions of children around the world love Peppa Pig. It's a harmless, cheerful character, the kind of thing you'd never expect to be involved in anything unsettling.
Oh my goodness, G. With another 3-5. That nigga with another 3-5. How you feeling? How you doing? This nigga rich. This nigga rich. He gotta be rich. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I also dearly appreciate it.
After this moment, that might change. This video posted to TikTok by Iconic Hannah shows her child's Peppa Pig plush lying on its side on a bed. At first, there's absolutely nothing unusual about it, just a normal toy sitting still, until you look a little closer.
The eye moving. I guarantee the eye moving. I knew it. Look at the eye. It's getting bigger. Or that's just a big roach.
If you focus on the face, you can see it. The eyes move. It's subtle but noticeable enough to feel completely wrong. The toy itself doesn't shift, just the eyes, as if something inside briefly adjusted them. Naturally, this raises a lot of questions. The uploader later cut open the plush to check if there was anything inside that could explain it, but found nothing. Just
Or y'all dragging it. Y'all just killed her because she's on Toy Story. That's why toys don't move, because y'all automatically kill them. You get what I'm saying? She is playing her role and playing dead because Andy is coming. And now y'all just took her head off. That's
like
though how you feel it.
To some, this feels like something unnatural briefly revealing itself through an everyday object. A more grounded explanation is that the movement was added in editing. Small, isolated changes like this.
She was trying to see if Andy was coming. That was all. And y'all removed her head.
What makes it unsettling is how minimal it is. No dramatic movement, just a slight shift in the eyes. Enough to make you pause and look twice. A TikTok user known as El Morcillo posted a video in February of 2026 showing what starts off as a normal day.
Bro, I feel like if I post my ghost experiences, it's gonna get way worse than what it is. If I just start randomly recording and try to talk to him, I feel it's gonna get worse.
It feels like a wholesome moment, just a parent spending time with their kid. But it quickly becomes clear that something isn't quite right.
That's what I'm saying. She's waiting to walk out so she can talk to her friends.
Uneasy, as if he's already noticed something off in the area, which is likely why he started recording in the first place. And then, around the 1 minute mark, things start to get strange.
No, mi amor, no pasa nada, ven. No era nada, no era nada, ven.
First off, L brother or father in this situation. I don't know what he is soon, but L brother and father, because right now this is not the time to be pushing a situation like these. This time to like stand your ground till you see what's going on, but now you put everybody in danger. You finna see a peeker. It's gonna be a peeker. Yup, it's a peeker. Peekers are harmless. Unless you be aggressive towards them.
In the background, near a tree, what looks like a shadowy figure can briefly be seen standing still. It's faint, but noticeable enough to stand.
Oh, I know that stands from anywhere. That's Big Pen. That's Penny. He watching from the distance. I know that stands anyway. Any movie you can see him standing like that. That's Big Pen.
Down once you spot it.
He looking for your daughter. You gave him a target. Now she gonna be in them tunnels.
Even more unsettling appears. A head seems to peek out from the side of the tree, just enough to be seen, before quickly pulling back, almost as if it's watching them. The timing and placement make it feel deliberate. In a follow-up video, the uploader goes back to the same location and shows the tree up close. And that's where things get even more confusing. The tree is far too thin for a person to realistically hide behind, especially in the way the figure appeared in the original clip. It gives the impression that whatever was peeking out shouldn't have been able to stay concealed there at all. To some, this feels like something observing from a distance, appearing just long enough to be noticed before disappearing again. The videos could also be staged, possibly using clever positioning or editing to create the illusion of something hiding.
Oreo's a possum peeking.
But when you
Oreo's a possum raccoon peeking.
see something peek out and then realize there's nowhere for
then
it to
when the
hide,
segment done.
it leaves
No,
behind
we
a very
never. We
specific
on this
kind
all
of
night.
unease.
D, how you doing? We on this all night.
Before we get started, look at it on December 4th, 2012, and it shows a group of friends exploring a long, dimly lit tunnel late at night. From the start, the atmosphere feels tense. One of the guys shines a flashlight down the tunnel, trying to see if anything is lurking in the distance.
Nah, that's crazy.
Eventually,
Don't tell me you
they
scared.
decide to move forward, slowly making their way deeper inside. Step by step, they continue through the darkness, growing more cautious as they go. And then, this happens.
Andy, it ain't even that bad. Ain't gonna cap. He popped out like a little popper. That's crazy. That's new. That caught me off guard too. That caught me off guard. He hit that corner too quick. He hit that corner quick for him to react. He already dead. The cameraman cameraman obviously got out because the video was posted. But first him, he's gone. He got gagged. Watch this. Watch this push. Watch this push. He's got third party. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start going down before so I can stay up. Trying to tell my shit back up. Okay, bet. Okay. We're gonna make sure that.
Out of nowhere, a strange figure suddenly charges toward them at full speed. The reaction is instant. The group turns and runs, clearly terrified by whatever just came rushing out of the darkness. The creature itself is hard to make out clearly. Its shape looks unusual.
That's Penny. He's in the tunnels. That's Penny. Then he moving just like Penny. He did one of them run-ups. Look.
The creature itself is
He hit that corner too quick and the shoulders and body moving too fast for him. Look at that.
hard to make out clearly. Its shape looks unusual.
Look, he's shaking as he running. Doing one of them. Pushing.
Almost
He got him.
distorted.
That's Big
But the
Pen.
poor lighting makes it difficult to fully understand what we're seeing. To some people, this feels like a genuine, unknown entity, something hiding deep within the tunnel, only revealing itself when
Use
the
that
group
dance
got
for
too
him.
close.
Nah.
Another explanation is that it could simply be a person, possibly positioned ahead of time, who ran toward them to create
Cause think about it. It's 3 in a cave and then four people came out.
a scare.
But good night, sir.
What
Alright, good
makes
night,
this clip
Mel.
memorable is how quickly
Have a
everything
good
shifts.
sleep.
1 second it's quiet
5,
exploration,
4,
and the next
3,
pure
2.
panic.
What you finna do now? NAAWGUA24VF DoDash. Oh, whoever want DoDash code, go on and snag it.
On June 17th, 2021, a woman named Chriselle
Whoever
Lou
want DoDash
uploaded a
code,
video to her
took.
YouTube channel
There you
showing
go.
herself exploring
got
an
some
old,
food- you got some
allegedly
food for
haunted
tomorrow.
prison. For the first several minutes, she moves through different hallways and rooms, investigating the building. Nothing particularly unusual happens at first, just the usual tension that comes with being alone in a place like that. But then, in one specific room, everything changes.
Yo quiero preguntar, y me estoy atreviendo a hacerlo estando sola en este lugar.
Oh, I seen that.
Sola.
A quick blow by right here behind by the bars.
Este lugar.
A quick blow by.
Dios mío, yo vi algo que corrió. En este lugar. En este lugar.
If you look closely at the window, a dark figure suddenly flies past at incredible speed. It happens so quickly that it's easy to miss, but Chriselle notices it immediately, and her reaction says everything. Before she even has time to process what she just saw, something even more unsettling happens.
Ooh, he just ran back. Ooh, you cornered in a room with a bulletproof glass. Guess what? You're cornered and you're done. Guess what? R.I.P. to you, man.
Ahí está corriendo algo. Voy a... Hayan visto, yo les voy... ¡Ay! Ahí está corriendo algo. Voy a mostrárselos. Se los voy a mostrar. Ya cuando haga la edición de este video para ponerle un círculo y puedan apreciar lo que yo vi en mi cámara.
You and by yourself too? Oh yeah, you good and dead.
Qué fuerte, qué fuerte, qué fuerte. No sé qué era, no sé si
You
era
in an abandoned jail? I'm telling you what, I almost went in an abandoned jail one time trying to be an explorer. What? I'll tell you, my man, so quick.
No sé si era otra cosa, pero estoy segura que no era una persona porque no hay nadie aquí.
The figure comes back. This time it moves in the opposite direction, almost as if it's running across the same area again, deliberately making itself visible. The timing is what makes this moment stand out. It's not just a one-off glimpse, it happens twice in a way that feels almost intentional. To some, this looks like a shadowy entity lingering inside the prison, briefly revealing itself before disappearing again. Amazingly, Chriselle doesn't get frightened away from this entity entirely.
I would have been gone. I would have been on in the car.
Her investigation.
Imagine seeing that and going to the car and all your tires pop. Over with.
But
you're fried.
He is never able to find this entity again. Hopefully, Chriselle won't ever go back to this prison for another investigation again, because this entity may be waiting for her return.
It was waiting on her to use that Ouija board. That's what it was.
And that was 11 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
I mean, that was cool. That was good. You know what I'm saying? That was good. I thought it would have been more intense, but it wasn't that bad. We got through it.